to our ever-active officer in charge of Sdssu Bislig campus, Forester Wilson C. Pasos, faculty and staff, students, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. We are gathered this afternoon for Forestry Orientation Program. Students will be able to know the vision, mission, goals, and objectives of Surigao del Sur State University and the Forestry Department as well. We will be oriented on concerns in Guidance Office, Office of the Students' Welfare and Development, and Scholarship Office. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to this afternoon's event. God bless and mabuhay tayong lahat.
Hi, I'm Charming A. Caliso, Technical Staff of Forestry Department. I am proud to introduce to you our faculties handling subjects in Forestry Department. First, ROIC, Forester Wilson C. Pasos, a Master of Science in Environmental Resources Management, major in Environmental Resources Management. He completed his master degree at USF Davao City. Last 2007, he will be handling his subjects, FBS2, Morphology, Taxonomy, and Dendrology. WST 1, Wood Structure and Identification. Next will be our Quality Assurance / NSTP and Sports Coordinator. Forester Josephine E. Madayag, Master of Science in Forestry, major in FRM Watershed Management. She completed her master degree at USF Tagum campus last 2016. She will be handling this following subject: General Biology, NSTP1, CWTS, and ROTC. SF1, Social, Forestry, and Community. Next, our Forestry Department Chair, Forester Rosalie R. Basalo, a Master of Science in Forestry, major in FRM Silviculture. She completed her master degree at USF Tagum campus last 2016. She will be handling these following subjects: FRM1, Introduction to Forestry, Silviculture 1, Forest, Nurseries, and Plantation Development. Next is Assistant Professor 3, Myrna T. Alferez, a Master of Education, Administration, and Supervision. She completed academic subjects in Doctor of Education, Educational Management, major in Social Science. She will be handling these following subjects: GE, RPH, Reading and Philippine History. Next is Assistant Professor 4, Labilia C. D. Ramos, a Master of Education, Administration, and Supervision. She completed academic subjects in Doctor of Education, Administration, and Supervision, major in Biology. She will be handling these following subjects: GE, STS, Science, Technology, and Society. Next, our part-time instructor, Markim E. Reville. He graduated with a course of Bachelor of Science, Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in English at USF Bislig campus last June 2019. He will be handling the subjects: GE, CW, The Contemporary World, GE, Elective 2, Living in the IT Era, GE, US, Understanding the Self, PE1, Self-Testing Activity, PE3, Fundamentals of Games and Sports. That's all, and thank you.
Okay, isang makakalikasang araw sa ating lahat. I am Forester Josephine E. Madayag from Department of Forestry. Okay, when we say philosophy, Sdssu, or Surigao del Sur State University, believes that higher education is an instrument for the improvement of life through democratized access to quality education and the development of the well-rounded person. Okay, so the vision, a leading local, meaning local is reflecting or characterized by both local and global consideration. It is think globally, act locally. So the university with wide academic perspective that focus on attaining food security, supporting poverty alleviation, developing renewable energy, and conserving natural environment. Well, the mission, the SDSSU shall provide competency-based higher education, training driven by relevant and responsive instruction, research, extension, and sustainable resource management. Okay, so in mission, particularly SDSSU is committed to produce competent and skilled graduates prepared for gainful employment. Develop graduates who shall not only foster economic progress but also care for the environment, adhere to positive value system, and preserve cultural heritage. And engage in high impact research for instruction and develop technology for food security and renewable energy. And collaborate with government and non-government agencies to help improve the lives of the marginalized groups. And also promote cooperation, partnership among regional, national, and ASEAN institutions in higher education. So, what are the core values? The core values, C, cares. C means competence. Competence, a combination of observable and measurable knowledge, skills, abilities, and personal attributes that contribute to enhance SDSSU employees and students' performance and ultimately result in organizational success. So, competence, meaning we have the measurable knowledge and skills and abilities and personal attributes, no, to contribute to enhance the SSSU employees and students. So the accountability next, the accountability responsibly for own actions, decisions, and commitment to accomplish work in an ethical, efficient, cost-effective, and transparent manner, manifesting the value of sound stewardship in the wise use of resource for common good. While the responsive, a prompt action, consistent communications, quality information, and a focus on providing a superior experience to stakeholders. While excellence, the quality spectrum at exceptional levels demonstrated by the learning outcomes and the development of shared culture of quality consistent with the vision, mission, and goals of university. And also service, dedication for a continuous improvement of services, stakeholders, relationships, and partnership with stresses interdependence and collaboration for a sustainable success of clients and their communities in helping build a just, peaceful, stable, and progressive Filipino nation. So, SDSSU cares. These core values are not descriptions of the work we do, nor the strategies we employ to accomplish our university vision. They are the core values that underlie our works and interactions as we internalize responsibilities to fulfill our mission. They are basic elements of how we go about our work and how we deal with stakeholders, mold students to become competent, innovative, locally competitive, and service-oriented. Okay, so we have goals of the university. The goals of the university is instruction, research, extension, and production. When we say instruction, develop highly competent, globally competitive, and morally upright graduates. Okay, research. Produce research for the advancement of knowledge, new technology, and innovative approaches for competitive endeavors. And extension. Empower the rural poor to improve their lives through transfer of technologies and knowledge. And production. Sustain university operations through viable and profitable income generating projects. Okay, that's all my discussion all about, and thank you so much.
Good afternoon to our dear Sdssu students. On behalf of faculty and staff of Sdssu Bislig campus, I'm Wilson C. Pasos, the officer in charge of this campus. Welcome you all. Sdssu Bislig campus, or soon to be Northeastern Mindanao State University. For the information of everybody, that this proposed new name is now in the Senate for third reading. Definitely it will be approved this year by the end of December, and transition will commence next year, 2021. It was a great achievement. The reason why we need to change the name Sdssu to NENSO is because of local vision. Local vision. If you say global, two married words, global and local. GLO stands for global, while CAL is for local. We are now producing professionals, and some of them working in abroad, while addressing the global issues on poverty alleviation, increasing employment rate, and increasing gross domestic products through dollars, international remittances, in short, total income of the country, that's GDP. To mention a few, our engineers and technologists are working in Middle East and Asia. Some them working in offshore land company, some of them are in company where petroleum products being produced. Our professionals and teachers, or professional teachers, now dominating a country like China, Vietnam, and Thailand. They serve as English teachers, tutors, and supervisors. If you heard Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, North America, South America, Australia, Malaysia, and Indonesia, these are the favorite places of foresters where they can work in harmony with nature. Survey records that foresters, our graduates, dominates at Papua New Guinea with an average monthly salary of 50,000 a month. They work there, they will serve as foresters and surveyors. These are the effects or global effect of our endeavors. We locally produce our professionals, yet they work in the global arena. where you can also land a job those countries I have mentioned for the next 4 to 5 years. As you stay in this university with free tuition fees, almost free. There is no other country in the world today offering such huge privilege to proceed your chosen career without investing cost in tuition fees. So we are very thankful to our government, especially to the President of the Philippines, none other than President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. However, due to pandemic COVID-19, our approach to acquire education is totally different from traditional classroom teaching. Your adaptation in new normal condition will give space to yourself to embrace computer technologies while learning management system or virtually classes can be done in distance mode. Temporarily, you have to forget face-to-face classes. Instead, let us focus on virtual learning education. You can use now your email address. I believe you have that. Facebook or Messenger, Google Meet, Google Classroom, Schoology, and other virtual platforms in order to access your learning materials in blended form or approach where you can learn your courses designed by your faculty handling the subjects. This is not easy for both faculty and students because it was not originally designed by the university who have distance learning modality. However, this is your way or our way of adapting normal condition that no virus can defeat ignorance nor hinder the knowledge and wisdom despite of presence or despite of the presence of challenges. I will appeal to you, dear students, that your prime priority investment today must be in your gadget, either in a smartphone or laptop or personal computer. Your traveling, uniform, and allowance expenses might be saved. You agree with me? But instead, you can use the offered money to acquire appropriate technology to harness the new methods of acquiring knowledge. Again, you can use smartphone, laptops, or personal computer for virtual classes. This is the best investment for you. Again, this is the best investment for you. The minimum requirements for smartphone is at least 3 gig RAM, the processor, and 30 gig expandable to 64 to 120 gig memory, if the case may be. That's for good, no? In running the apps for your classes. However, since we use blended learning, meaning we don't have personal contact with students. Some of you can enjoy online downloading of e-materials or PDF files or videos. Some do not have internet connection, but at least from forest from the poor, no? Or forest from the poor, at least 5 to 10 students can receive hard copy in 2 sets, set E and set B. Faculty charge. So you can ask copy. However, those only came from far-flung areas where internet connectivity is not found. Again, only 5 to 10 students avail those hard copies. Remember, we are now in second to third wave of COVID-19 pandemic. So let us exercise extra care. Observe social distancing. Avoid in crowded places. This prophetic happening is already written, my dear students. Allow me to quote from Luke chapter 21 verse 11 says that there will be a great pestilences in one place after another. The only hope awaits us is our fervent answered prayers through divine intervention. Please focus to your goal and objectives in life. Again, in behalf of faculty and staff, I welcome you to Sdssu and enjoy your schooling under new normal classes. We are happy to see you personally soon when these challenges come to an end sooner or later. Again, I welcome you all. Mabuhay po tayong lahat. Maraming salamat po.